Virat Kohli is an Indian international cricketer. He is a right-handed batsman and occasional right-arm medium-pace bowler. He is the current captain of the Indian team in Test cricket and vice-captain in limited overs formats. In the Indian Premier League, IPL, he captains the Royal Challengers Bangalore. After representing Delhi at various age group levels and domestic cricket, Kohli captained India Under-19s to victory at the 2008 Under-19 World Cup in Malaysia. A few months later, he made his ODI debut for India against Sri Lanka at the age of 19 years in August 2008. Initially having played as a reserve batsman in the Indian team, he soon established himself as a regular in the middle order in ODIs. He was part of the Indian squad that won the 2011 World Cup. Kohli played his first test in 2011 against the West Indies at Kingston. By 2013, he shrugged off the tag of ODI specialist with Test hundreds in Australia and South Africa. The same year, he also reached the #1 spot in the ICC rankings for ODI batsmen for the first time. He has also found success in the 2020 format, winning the man of the tournament at the 2014 ICC World Twenty20 in Bangladesh and the 2016 ICC World Twenty20 in India. In 2014, he became the top-ranked T20I batsman in the ICC rankings and, as of April 2016, holds the position. Kohli was appointed the vice-captain of the ODI team in 2012 and has since also captained the team on several occasions in the absence of regular skipper Mahendra Singh Dhoni. After Dhoni's Test retirement in 2014, Kohli was handed over the Test captaincy. Kohli holds numerous Indian batting records including the fastest ODI century, the fastest batsman to 5,000 ODI runs and the fastest to 10 ODI centuries. He is only the second batsman in the world to have scored 1,000 or more ODI runs for 4 consecutive calendar years. Kohli is the fastest batsman in the world to 1,000 runs in T20 and also holds the record for most 50s in T20. He holds the records of most runs in a single tournament of both the ICC World Twenty20 and the IPL. Kohli has been the recipient of many awards such as the ICC ODI Player of the Year in 2012 and the BCCI's International Cricketer of the Year for the 2011-12 and 2014-15 seasons. In 2013, he was given the Arjuna Award in recognition of his achievements in international cricket. Sports Pro, a UK magazine, rated Kohli as the second most marketable athlete in the world in 2014. He is also a co-owner of the ISL team FC Goa and the IPTL franchise UE Royals. In August 2008, Kohli was included in the Indian ODI squad for tour of Sri Lanka and the Champions Trophy in Pakistan. Prior to the Sri Lankan tour, Kohli had played only 8 list matches, and his selection was called a surprise call-up. During the Sri Lankan tour, as both first-choice openers Sachin Tendulkar and Virender Sehwag were injured, Kohli batted as a makeshift opener throughout the series. He made his international debut at the age of 19 in the first ODI of the tour and was dismissed for 12. He made his first ODI half-century, a score of 54, in the fourth match which helped India win the series. He had scores of 37, 25 and 31 in the other 3 matches. India won the series 3-2, which was India's first ODI series win against Sri Lanka in Sri Lanka. After the Champions Trophy was postponed to 2009, Kohli was picked as a replacement for the injured Shikhar Dhawan in the India squad for the unofficial tests against Australia in September 2008. He batted only once in the 2-match series, and scored 49 in that innings. Later that month, he played for Delhi in the Nisar Trophy against SNGPL and top scored for Delhi in both innings, with 52 and 197. The match was drawn but SNGPL won the trophy on first innings lead. In October 2008, Kohli played for Indian board president's 11 in a 4-day tour match against Australia. He made 105 and 16 in that match against a bowling lineup consisting of Brett Lee, Stuart Clark, Mitchell Johnson, Peter Siddle and Jason Krejza. Kohli was included in the squad for the home ODI series against England in November 2008 but was not given a chance to play, due to the inclusion of Tendulkar and Sehwag in team. In December 2008, Kohli was given a Grade D contract in the annual BCCI contracts list, which entitled him to receive Rs 15 lakh. He was then dropped from the squad for the 5-match ODI series in Sri Lanka against Sri Lanka in January 2009. Kohli was selected in the 4-team Emerging Players tournament in July to August 2009 held in Australia. He opened the innings for India Emerging Players in that tournament and finished as the leading run-getter with 398 runs from 7 matches at an average of 66.33. He scored 104 off 102 balls in the final against South Africa Emerging Players at Brisbane to help his team win the match by 17 runs and clinch the title. At the conclusion of the tournament, Sri Lanka, the chairman of the National Selection Committee, was impressed with Kohli and remarked, "I must say, opener Virat Kohli was outstanding. Some of the shots he played spoke about his ability." Kohli has called this tournament as the turning point of his career. Kohli then replaced the injured Gamba in Indian squad for the tri-series in Sri Lanka. Kohli batted at number 4 for India in the 2009 ICC Champions Trophy because of the injury to Yuvraj Singh. In the inconsequential group match against the West Indies, Kohli scored an unbeaten 79 in India's successful chase of 130 and won his first Man of the Match award. Kohli played as a reserve batsman in the 7-match home ODI series against Australia, appearing in 2 matches as a replacement for the injured players Yuvraj and Gamba. Kohli found a place in the home ODI series against Sri Lanka in December 2009. He scored 27 and 54 in the first 2 ODIs before making way for Yuvraj, who regained fitness for the 3rd ODI. However, Yuvraj's finger injury recurred, leading to him being ruled out indefinitely. Kohli returned to the team in the 4th ODI at Kolkata and scored his first ODI century, 107 off 111 balls, sharing a 224-run partnership for the 3rd wicket with Gamba, who made his personal best score of 150. India won by 7 wickets to seal the series 3-1. The man of the match was awarded to Gamba, who gave the award to Kohli. Tendulkar was rested for the Tri-Nation ODI tournament in Bangladesh in January 2010, which enabled Kohli to play in each of India's 5 matches. After making 9 in the opening loss to Sri Lanka, he scored 91 to help secure a win after India collapsed to 51 early in their run chase of 297 against Bangladesh. In the next match against Sri Lanka, Kohli ended unbeaten on 71 to help India win the match with a bonus point, having chased down their target of 214 within 33 overs. The next day, he scored his 2nd ODI century against Bangladesh, bringing up the mark with the winning runs. He became only the 3rd Indian batsman to score 2 ODI centuries before their 22nd birthday, after Tendulkar and Suresh Raina. Kohli was much praised for his performances during the series, in particular by the Indian captain Dhoni. Although Kohli made only 2 runs in the final against Sri Lanka in a 4-wicket Indian defeat, he finished as the leading run-getter of the series with 275 runs from 5 innings at an average of 91.66. In the 3-match ODI series at home against South Africa in February, Kohli batted in 2 games and had scores of 31 and 57.